In this GlowShift Gauge's installation video, we'll show you how to install a GlowShift 7-Color Series Boost Gauge into your 1999 to 2003 7.3-liter Ford Super Duty. For the purpose of this video, we will be installing a black 7-Color Series 60 PSI Boost Pressure Gauge into a 2000 Ford F-250 7.3-liter Powerstroke. We will show you how to install your boost line adapter by drilling a hole directly into the intake manifold or by using a T-fitting placed inside the engine's 3/16-inch map line. The boost gauge will be powered by using expandable circuits and mounted using a factory-fitted single-gauge steering column pod. Additional pods can be purchased on our website. When you're ready, grab your tools and we'll meet you in the garage. Before beginning work on the truck, ensure the engine is cool and disconnect both negative battery terminals using a 13mm wrench. To install the boost line directly to the intake manifold, start by removing the intercooler coupling from the manifold using an 11mm deep socket. Place a vacuum inside the intake spider to prevent shavings from entering the intake during the drill and tap process. Mark the planned drilling location with a center punch. Starting with a 1/8-inch drill bit, drill a hole into the manifold and gradually step up in drill bit sizes until a size R is reached. Once a size R is reached, tap the hole using a 1/8 27 NPT tap. Be sure to clean up any metal shavings with a shop vac. Apply Teflon tape to the threads of the boost fitting adapter. Thread the adapter into the manifold and tighten using an 11mm wrench. Slide the female compression and ferrule fittings onto the end of the nylon boost line and connect it to the boost adapter. Tighten using a 3/8-inch wrench. Route the boost line to an opening in the firewall on the driver's side of the engine bay and secure using zip ties. Be sure to use a grommet to protect the line and steer clear of any moving parts or areas that generate heat. Finally, reinstall the intercooler coupling. If you purchase the MapLine Boost T-fitting adapter to install your boost line, locate the manifold absolute pressure sensor line and remove the split wire loom. Cut the map line in half using hose cutters. Place hose clamps over the cut lines and insert the T-fitting into both cut ends. Tighten the included hose clamps using a flathead screwdriver or a 1/4 inch socket to ensure a secure fit to the line. Grab the brass compression fitting and wrap its threads with Teflon tape. Thread the fitting into the adapter and tighten using an 11mm wrench. Slide the female compression and ferrule fittings onto the end of the nylon boost line and connect it to the boost adapter. Tighten using a 3/8-inch wrench. Finally, cut the split wire loom in half and reinstall it to protect the map line. Route the boost line to an opening in the firewall on the driver's side of the engine bay and secure using zip ties. Be sure to use a grommet to protect the line and steer clear of any moving parts and areas that generate heat. To be able to test for power, Reconnect the negative battery terminal. Remove the kick panel from the driver's footwell to access the fuse panel. Remove the headlight switch panel from the dash and locate the red wire with a yellow tracer. Using a test light, confirm that the wire receives 12-volt power when the headlights are turned on. For this installation, we will splice into the headlight switch wire using a wire tap and connect it to the gauge power harness using a piece of orange 18-gauge automotive wire. Crimp the wire tap to the headlight switch wire and feed the orange wire down through the dash. Push the headlight switch panel back into place. Grab your GlowShift Boost Gauge and apply Teflon tape to the threads of the brass fitting on the back of the gauge. Carefully route the nylon boost line up the steering column and through the back of the gauge pod. Please note we have removed some steering column parts for filming purposes. Thread the brass compression fitting onto the back of the gauge and tighten using a 13mm wrench. Slide the female compression and ferrule fittings onto the end of the nylon boost line and connect the line to the back of the gauge. Tighten using a 3/8" wrench. Carefully feed the gauge power wires through the pod to the fuse panel and push the gauge into the pod. For this installation, we will power the gauge using expandable circuits, which can be purchased through our website. The circuits will plug into fuse locations 4 and 19, which will supply the gauge with constant 12-volt power and ignition switched 12-volt power. Attach an expandable circuit to the yellow wire of the gauge power harness. Remove the fuse from location 4 and place it in the expandable circuit. Plug the circuit into fuse location 4. Next, attach an expandable circuit to the red wire of the gauge power harness. Remove the fuse from location 19 and place it in the expandable circuit. Plug the circuit into fuse location 19. Attach the orange wire from the headlight switched source to the orange wire from the gauge power harness using a crimp connector. Attach a ring terminal to the black wire and connect it to a reliable grounding source. With all of the wires connected, reinstall the kick panel. Finally, turn the vehicle on and test your gauge for full functionality. You've now successfully installed your GlowShift 7-Color Series Boost Gauge into a 1999 to 2003 7.3-liter Ford Super Duty. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please contact us at 1-888-GS-GAUGE, and we'll see you on the road.